Today on my channel we're making low budget oil rice, and for you to achieve this you're going to be needing some Romano pepper, sweet bell pepper, Scotch bonnet pepper, some seasoning cubes, some onion, cabbage, smoked fish, and your rice. To prepare the base for our oil rice, make sure you wash your pepper maize. Once they are thoroughly washed, put them in a blender. I like to chop mine. You can decide to blend yours to puree or however you want. Once this is in blender, I chop mine for about 3 minutes and just allow it to chop till the consistency I want. Then I'll set it aside while my pot is being heated on the fire. Once your pepper is ready, you want to proceed to your heated pan, then add in your palm oil. Add in the amount you think that will be enough for you to make your food. At this time, you can decide to top it up with some cooking oil. I did not top it up. I just covered it and allowed it to heat up. Once your oil is hot, you want to go in with your chopped onion. Use the amount you think that is okay for you. I love onion naturally. And after that, you can add in your chopped pepper maize or your blended or your puree pepper maize, however you like it. Once your pepper is in, you want to stir everything together. I want you to take note of the consistency of how your pepper maize is in the beginning, because when it's ready you're going to see the difference at the end. Just allow this to cook for a little bit, then you add in your curry powder, your thyme, add in your seasoning cubes. Once your seasoning cube is in, you want to stir this and allow it to cook for like another 10 minutes. You can decide to add your salt at this point, but I did not add my salt. I taste as I go. Just remember to taste your food as you go. Now our sauce is ready. You can see how dry it is, looking at from the beginning how we started. Once you're satisfied with this, add in your washed rice and stir them together until your rice is covered in the sauce. Now after stirring, you can see that our rice is covered in the sauce. We want to go in and add in other spices. I'm going to be adding more crayfish this time around. I love crayfish. You can choose not to add this one, but as a crayfish lover, I added lots of crayfish. Then if you have meat stock, this is the time for it to go in. If you don't have meat stock, make do with whatever you have. At this time I had extra pomo in the house, so I needed to add it. Then your fish goes in, then you add in your water. Add in the amount of water you think that'll be enough to cook your rice. Then you stir this together and make sure you taste, alright, and adjust your seasoning. Once everything is come together, then you can adjust your seasoning. Like I said, add in some salt. Remember, I did not add salt in the beginning because I knew I was going to be using some meat stock. So after tasting, I needed to adjust my seasoning by adding salt and adding more seasoning cubes. So if you think you need to adjust yours, please do this at this time. If you think yours is okay, then you're good to go. I cover with a thin foil and allow this to cook. Cook this on a low medium heat to allow your rice time to cook whilst your rice is on the fire. Now is the time to slice your cabbage. Remember, we're going to be adding some cabbage to this rice. It's not just your low budget rice, but it's going to give it an extra taste. Once your rice is half cooked, you want to stir this properly to make sure that everything is mixed properly. You can check the rice if it's softened at this time. If it's still a bit hard, this is still a perfect time for you to add extra water if you need it. Not so much though, so that your taste doesn't go out. Keep stirring to ensure everything is properly mixed. If you want your fish to be pieces inside the rice, you can decide to scatter the fish like I'm doing here. If you don't want this to scatter, you can decide to leave your fish like that, but I want my fish to scatter. That's why I was breaking them apart in the rice. Once you are satisfied with the consistency of your rice and everything is well mixed and your rice is softened to your taste, then add in your cabbage. This cabbage, we're not going to overcook it. You remember, we're just going to add this cabbage, then cover it and allow this to cook for another 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, you want to open this, then you have to stir everything until they are properly mixed with the cabbage. Pardon me, I didn't know the rice was going to be this much. I just took a little rice, and this rice happens to be the rice that will swell everywhere, so that is why I was struggling with the pot. I will try next time when I'm cooking to use a bigger pot. If you find this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channels, and make sure you tell your friends about my channel, Ruth's Tasty Kitchen. I will be giving you more cooking tips on this channel, and make sure to like, comment, and share. Thank you for watching. Bye.